Hi Capricorn, welcome back. Capricorn, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so I'm not going to resonate with all of you, but if it does resonate, awesome. When I was doing the meditation for the overall collective energy, first of all, I saw someone dialing, and I heard dial it up, dial it up. It almost looked like a thermostat, you know, and someone dialing it up. I don't know if you're messing with the thermostat or something to deal with a thermostat, but then it also looked to me like radio dials, turning the radio up. And then as soon as I heard turn it up, I got a country song in my head, and he goes left, right, left, right, left. It's a really popular country song, and I can't say I listen to country very often, so I honestly don't know all of the lyrics, but I'm sure that they will start to come into the reading, and maybe the lyrics will make sense to you, maybe that song, maybe that artist. If you know it, put it in the comments down below. But it's just like something in the energy, it's like the energy is being turned up, the volume's being turned up, the frequency, the vibe, you know. And it may feel like things are going left, then right, then left, right? Like a two-step, like a dance, a fine dance with the universe. I don't know, Capricorn, something like that. So let's get into the tarot and see what else we have here for you. And yeah, let's go into it. So the card that came out while I was talking there was your card, Capricorn energy. So this is you showing up, which is great. It's a great sign when you show up in your own reading as the first card out, because this lets me know that a lot of you right now are going to be just fine in the energy, in alignment, in control, you know, feeling in your own element during this time frame, which is certainly going to help you, right? This is, as you know, a very ambitious energy. It's also very realistic, but it's down to earth, and it's getting prepared, and it's being disciplined within yourself, all right? Or within connections. So let's see. You have the Eight of Swords here. They have the Temperance card. So there's some sort of restriction going on, though, within the energy. Like you're somehow restricting yourself in the way that you're thinking about something, or maybe the way you're communicating about something. Okay, so some of you, this is intentional, like not really wanting to share your thoughts and emotions with a certain person or the world or whatever, you know, like keeping some things to yourself, which is very Capricorn-like thing to do. Capricorns don't tend to wear their heart all out there in their sleeves, although some of them, or even if you are an extroverted Capricorn, like the things that you extrovert are intentional, but there are still things that you keep to yourself that you intentionally don't share with others, like that type of energy. This person's in the Temperance, Sagittarian energy for some of you. It could be connecting with one, or that may be in their zodiac, but doesn't have to be. This is talking about the angel of peace, coming to peace with something, finding emotional balance, trying to stay patient in the energy. This person might be feeling a little bit impatient with themselves or with the connection, or just in general right now having a little bit of that left and right energy, feeling pulled in two different directions is what I'm feeling. He says, okay, the song is coming in. Hustlers shooting 8 balls, throwing darts at the wall. Hustlers shooting 8 balls, throwing darts at the wall. I don't know, some of you playing darts or something, or pool. Some of you going to the local watering hole, the bar, or what? I don't know. Take it or leave it. That could be validation for you or not, or it could be for your person. That song's bringing up some nostalgia for me. Maybe that card or that song brings up some nostalgia for some of you. And like I said, it doesn't have to be the song at all. You might not even like country, but those lyrics for some reason are coming through. So take it or leave it. Recent past, you have the Four of Pentacles. Five of Wands. And the Fool. So I heard that that you will not be made a fool of, okay? Some of you, I don't know, for some reason, you have like a fear of that, a fear of being made a fool of. Maybe that's because you had been in the past, or you left feeling something foolish before in the past. You know, I was just talking about this to one of my Capricorn friends the other day, and she was saying that she feels very confident, but she doesn't like to put herself out there. You know, she doesn't really want to or need the adoration or want the attention of her accomplishments, even though she's a very accomplished person. And that's also a very Capricorn-like trait, right? So some of you, it's like you don't want attention being drawn to something, okay? And therefore you restrict yourself. And sometimes this kind of prevents you from being as open as you could, you know, and it may even put some blockages on your path. But it's a protective mechanism. I feel there might have been some struggles going on in the past that had you feeling like you needed to kind of hold your cards to your chest. But I feel it's the struggle, Capricorn, of going back and forth between like holding things in and then going to the opposite extreme of being too open, okay? Some of you, you're going like black and white like that, like left and right. Like you're either holding it all in or there's no bar limits. You know what I'm saying? Like no limits. And that may have caused like imbalances within your energy. And this is all in the past, I feel. Or struggles within your energy going back and forth like that. A little bit difficult to maintain balance when we are in extremes. Sorry, the rest of that song is wanting to come through. Okay, now it's gone. If it comes back, I'll let you know. Five of Cups, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Wow. So the person that you have been connecting with, they're feeling a loss or an emotional drain here, if nothing else. They're trying to look to their future, but this person is really hurt or going through some really hurtful events. It's really requiring them to be patient with themselves, with their own emotions. But I feel this person has a lot of turmoil going on underneath the surface, or at least they have in the past. They may have tried to put the past in the past, but I feel like it haunts them. That's the words I'm getting. They keep wanting to give me the song These Foolish Games by Jewel. I've gotten that before in readings. There might have been some foolish games being played in the past. And or this person just has some hardships that they've been dealing with. Trying to place emotional distance, but coming back to it. Trying to push forward, but there it is. Let's see what your perception is of this person, Capricorn. Let's go into that and get some clarification here. Now, perception is in the eye of the beholder, FYI. So it may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth. But we'll start there. All right, the Emperor here. So, Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. I feel like you've certainly had your fair share of hurts, okay? So, I feel it's something here has stopped you dead in your tracks in the past, and it may have been a big struggle for you to kind of give up on something or just to let go. And that could be where this restrictive, protective energy is coming from on your end. Wanting to be in control, right? I feel a very serious energy here, which is so weird because that song I got was kind of a hokey song, you know. I'm just saying. They keep giving me one lyric. It's so hard not to stare. That's what I keep hearing. So hard not to stare. Like, I don't know if you have a staring contest with this person, or like they stare at you a lot. So when you're around them, or you, they. You know that this person has been through the ringer. You know that they've been hurt. Some of you, you know you're the one that hurt them, but not all of you. But you're hesitant, I feel, to push forward here because of this person always also wanting the power or the control. Some of you are afraid to give over the control to this person because maybe that's not worked out so well in the past, okay? Like, some of you feel like this person keeps themselves stuck because of their own temperament issues or their own desire to be in control. But really all it does is cause toxic emotions, you know, and insecurities. It breeds insecurity or doubt. So let's see this person's perception of you. The connection. 3 of Cups. 7 of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. So this person may be wanting a reunion with you if you've had an ending, or they just want more emotional support. Yet they're confused. You know, like they don't know which direction they're going. They're going left, right, left, right, left. That's what the beginning of the song was saying. So I do feel that they're still in that energy of being pulled in 2 different directions, not really knowing what the right choice to make is. This person may see you as confused yourself, you know, maybe avoiding communication with them, or just like you confuse them sometimes when you try to express yourself because they don't understand maybe where you're coming from. And it could be because you're not fully giving the full story, but it's because you don't want to give the full story. Some of you feel like this person couldn't handle it or something like that. Like, you know, sometimes when we don't tell people the blunt truth, but it's not coming from an intentional space of like wanting to lie. It's coming from a space of like, well, if they knew that, they would be hurt, and not wanting to hurt, not wanting to harm another. So let's go into the emotional space, Capricorn, and see what's going on there. That was perception. Now we're going to go into the emotions. How do you feel emotionally? Page of Swords. Okay. Well, some of you are intentionally covering something up here, but not all of you. Okay, the Hangman, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So emotionally, you are definitely not quick to trust. Okay, like I said, I feel very serious energy here. You're looking to your future and emotionally feeling a bit hung out to dry yourself. But there's some sort of emotional support coming in. Some of you really genuinely want a reconciliation, maybe yourself, but I don't feel you're going to take action towards that if that's the case, because you don't trust it. Like you would like to, say if you had an ending with this person, make amends or be emotionally there for them, but you don't feel like this person could handle that or something like that. For my Capricorns that did not have an ending, there's just really a lot of trust issues when it comes to this person or relationships that makes you want to place some distance or to kind of be in the background more than the foreground. you know, I feel a lot of you kind of holding yourself back and analyzing or thinking over a situation before you are going to show your emotions or give any emotional support here. Whew. This reading is throwing me. Like, really. Let's see what this person's emotional space are. Emotional spaces. The Strength card. The Star. Wow. The High Priestess. So Temperance. Again, I got Temperance out 1, 2, 3 times. Didn't I? And then the Hierophant. Keep those over there. Well, this person emotionally is in a totally different space than you, I feel. This person is trying to be strong. They are hoping, wishing, praying for some answers here, for the door to open up, for validation, to feel connected. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to stay at peace, even though they're going through some emotional turmoil or have in the past. There's some confusion in the energy. But it's like, no matter how bad it gets, this person still just waits in this hope that things are going to get better, that it's going to resolve, that things will heal. And I'm not saying that you're not on board at all with that, but I don't really think so for a lot of you. Or you're just on a different page right now. You're more not really trusting of it, wanting more distance than anything. And even though there is a part of your heart that wants to see, you know, things come together in a good way, I just don't feel you're as open as this person. There's a lot of restriction on your end. And this person might be like opening the floodgates, opening up, you know. You might be totally on the left and this person might be totally on the right. Let's go to that, back to that. Like, different pages, different wavelengths. Wow. Let's go to hopes. Some of you are, see, you're wanting to come out of your head about this and communicate, or you're wanting this person to understand you, but there's a restriction here. There's like a fear of, some of you have a fear of like truly revealing your truth, your emotional truth, what you're thinking. And like I said, not all of you is as ill-intending. Some of you, it's because you know that this person could not handle it, or something about that, you know. But others of you, maybe you just feel justified, and maybe you have justification for your reasoning why you restrict yourself, but I don't feel you actually wanting to restrict yourself. Like, it bothers you. Like, I feel like some of you wish you could just be like that type of person that just like says it, does it. You know, it doesn't give 2 Fs. Some of you might be working towards being more open in that way, just in general, nothing to do with this relationship, or maybe it does, I don't know. But like being more verbally expressive and not so restrictive. Ooh, hold on a second. Sorry about that, Capricorn. My phone was going to die and I had to plug it in and change my angle so I could plug it in. So let's look at this person's hope. What's their hope? I just heard it's on the books. Take it or leave it. 9 of Wands, this person's on the fence right now. You know, or they want you to lower your guard or come off the fence if you're the one on the fence. It's like, yeah, this person wants to lower their guard or for you to lower yours. Let's look into the most likely future outcome then, Capricorn. And keep in mind that all the future outcomes can be changed with free will. All right, so you're in the driver's seat, no one else. You've got the Devil, which is your energy, Two of Pentacles. You're carefully weighing things out, you know. The Death card, you're not going to be quick to make any moves. I think you're trying to seriously... It's like you almost have to seriously prepare yourself for this, or you want to be taken seriously, or there's some sort of serious energy here around this. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what is that about? Ten of Cups. What? The High Priestess, the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn, here you are, kind of going back and forth still in the energy, and then it's almost like overnight a major change, or just overnight you change your mind about this, okay? And it's coming from a space of really wanting to feel established, really wanting to feel solid in your foundation, wanting to feel emotional fulfillment around you. And there's a sense of like, I'm not going to settle for less than that. But also none of this can come in until you put an end to this back and forth game that you've been playing with yourself. That's been keeping you restricted, making you feel like, you know, you either got to shut down or totally open up. There doesn't seem to be much balance here. There's some trust issues going on here. But it's like things come together. Okay, I heard things come together. Sometimes things falling apart are things coming together. Sometimes things falling apart are things coming together. And here it comes together. Here it comes together. Massive changes in a very positive way. In a very positive way. That's the plot twist, right? Because some of you have been in the shadows for a while now. But it's like after a time period of, you're getting some sort of new perspective here that is, I don't know, it's like things are changing. And it may seem like it's overnight, but it's actually been like a long time coming. And it's like, they're giving me the words, you've made it. Looks like we made it. I think that's a song. Like you're feeling established again, happy again. Let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Woo. The Moon. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, this person's about to get serious too. See, now they're kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve, or they've got something going on in their emotional space where they're trying to see the positive, they're wishing, they're praying, they're really carrying that hopeful energy, and to the point that I think it's going to overwhelm them. Especially if they don't see cooperation coming from your end, or like they don't see things coming together the way that they hoped, then it puts them in the space of like really feeling overwhelmed. And then it pushes them into their next chapter, which is working on themselves and building themselves up financially, practically, emotionally, whatever, and getting more in control. Because there is a sense of feeling out of control in this person's past energy. So I feel, you know, like this person might be a little bit too up in the, you know, in the air. I don't want to say up in the air. Maybe a little bit too in their head about the connection and not being practical. Not being practical with it. and Spirit kind of showing them that they need to be more practical in their energy, and nothing wrong with wishing, hoping, praying. But if every time they do that, it then brings them into the trenches when they don't see instant validation of that, then that's a sign that they're not in alignment as much as they think they are, and that they need to continue to work on themselves. You know, or maybe the thing that they're wishing for and hoping for is not in alignment with them. But I feel like this person's going to get serious here now. They seriously want to give, they seriously want something to give to right now. Like there's a lot of emotion going on underneath the surface. And when this person feels like you're not on the same page as them, it does something to them, you know. I cannot believe the rest of that song never came through. Left, right, left, right, left. Let's get some guidance cards. So before I do that, I'm sorry, Capricorn. I just got to see, because this is so weird that you... What is the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles? Let's be nosy for a second. Like, really? The Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords and the Lovers. What? Well, that just added a whole nother element to it. Yeah, I mean, it's like Capricorn, you're getting like blessings coming in, but there's, and it's meant to help boost your confidence in yourself. Don't go too far into the ego, meaning like don't get all braggadocious about this, okay? Just kind of stand in your power. Let your energy speak for itself. There is some sort of deception going on here, or stalker energy going on though in the background. And I think it's from this person, or in regards to this person, whether it's you or them doing it. Like someone looking into your life. I should not have clarified that. Y'all see what's happening? Okay, so I think this is, I am touching on something that you do not want to be known, okay? Or this person doesn't, and that's what the restriction's about. So I'm just going to honor that and not go any further with it, but I just feel like, just know that there is some deceptive stuff going on in the background here that you may or may not be aware of. And I don't mean it like anything to be afraid of or to tense against, but there's a dishonest energy going on. Oh, okay, I know what it is now. Thank you. Someone's not being fully honest with how they're feeling, like I said, because you don't feel like they could handle the truth, or this person doesn't feel like that. I feel it mostly coming from you. Some of you are being dishonest about how you feel, like in like I said, this connection. I just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Or for a very few of you, another connection. Some of you have a third party, and that's what the dishonesty is about. Just saying. You would know if that's you. All right, so let's get some guidance cards out and see what the guidance is. Oh, sorry, I was going to be nosy there for a second, but my throat chakra got cut off right away. Like, I couldn't even get the words out, so I respect my guides. Like, I'm not going to push myself if they say no. Okay. This says new beginning and vulnerability. Wow. Okay, here's the guidance. Everything in life is constantly vibrating, moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. That's your guidance. That is what I felt, Capricorn. Absolutely. This person's guidance is vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Wow. 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 Sometimes vulnerability can be a superpower, but my caution to your cross watcher is to make sure you're strong enough to do that first, because it takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable. All right. So, zodiac signs you might be dealing with. I have Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, if I didn't say that, Aries again. Those are the predominant zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign because it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you want to catch me for more fun stuff, I do go live on Facebook and Instagram pretty often, so you can catch the link in the description box below and follow me there. And for those of you who'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section of my YouTube by clicking on the donation link. Either way, I'm wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, Capricorn, namaste. Bye.